about health staff. And I think it's important to know kind of how that relationship between NKP and health staff operates. NKP understood that they wanted to offer an on-site medical clinic for their associates to be able to use. So they went and came out for health staff. This is specifically what we do. This is what we offer. So everything that I'm going to talk about today is all operated by health staff. The people that work there, the medical records that we keep on you all stored and maintained by health staff, all the supplies we use, computers, everything of that. Literally, our connection to NKP is that we get a chance to see you all as patients, and you're allowing us to be able to use a space over at the ADC building for your clinic. Other than that, we're going to operate just like any other doctor's office, urgent care, anything of that nature. HealthStat does operate about 300 clinics nationwide. We operate clinics in about 34 different states. We work in everything from manufacturing environments, municipalities, school districts, software companies, really all different types of industries, all different types of services to utilize HealthStat. Our main focuses are pretty simple. We want to be able to find ways to get you easy, affordable, and accessible healthcare. All right, and as I go through this, you're going to kind of see how all of that will tie in and how that's all going to become an easy benefit for you. Now, the first two reasons that you see up here on the screen why you participate in HealthStat's program, I think everybody really understands. Healthier individuals tend to be individuals who visit a medical professional on a more regular and routine basis. Healthier individuals tend to live longer, more fruitful lives. I think everybody can kind of understand the correlation between the two of those. But the two here at the bottom are, I think, are the real reasons why people use a HealthStat on-site clinic. First of all, everything I'm going to talk about today, anything that goes on in your clinic space comes at no cost to you. All right? Everybody likes free, right? Free's a good price. It's where I come from. Free's good. Free's good here too. Okay. Everything I'm going to talk about is at no cost. What I think is going to be the best part, especially for you all, you're here, we're located right across the street in the ADC. Right? We want you to be able to schedule an appointment and come over so you know if you've got a 10:30 appointment, we're going to get you right in at 10:30, hopefully have you back to your work site by 10:15, 11 o'clock in the morning. Thinking about anybody who is eligible to be able to come in and use the clinic, anybody who is covered under NKP's medical benefits. So if you get your health insurance through NKP, you're eligible to come. If you cover your spouse, they are eligible. If you cover your children, so long as they are over the age of 2, schedule an appointment for them to come in for a visit. So just think of anybody in your household that you cover under NKP health insurance, they have access to you. You're going to have 2 people working in your clinic. The first person you'll see when you come in will be your medical assistant. That person's going to greet you at the door. They're going to get you checked in. They'll take you back to the exam room, take your vitals. They would also be the person that if you needed to have your blood drawn as part of your visit, they're going to do that for you as well. But they're going to get everything set up for you to come and meet with our nurse practitioner. We have selected a nurse practitioner who I've been hearing a lot of very positive feedback about. She's from here in Sydney. Her name is Elisa Elliott. Some of you may have visited with her at local medical practices that she has worked at. And she is going to be your full-time nurse practitioner. So she's going to be the same person who's there every day. Nurse practitioners are able to perform about 85% of the job duties of medical doctors. So she's going to be able to diagnose and treat you. She's going to be able to write you a prescription. She's going to be able to make a referral for you. She's going to be able to do a lot of those same types of things that your primary care physician's office can. All of that being said, this is a program that is designed not to replace your primary care physician. All right? As I said, your practitioners do about 85% of the job duties of your medical doctors. They don't do everything. Ultimately, there's going to be somebody in this room at some point in time that's going to go over for a visit with Elisa, and she's going to say, that's outside of the scope of what I do. I'm going to have to refer you back to your doctor. All right? So it is important. If you have a primary care physician, we want you to keep that relationship with your doctor. Okay? This is not designed to replace it. Does everybody understand? Okay. Got some head nods on that. I will take that. Didn't get any verbal yeses, but I'm going to take it as a yes. So as I said, we're going to be located across the street at the AEC building. There's going to be an entrance on the left-hand side, so if you look directly out, you'll see a white box truck out there. Right around the corner on the left-hand side is where the entrance to the clinic will be. We're going to start off being open for 4 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays we'll have full days. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Wednesday, 8 to 4 on Thursday, and on Friday we'll be there for a half a day. We'll be there from 7 to 1. Some of the different things you can use the health clinic for. Left-hand column are really the things that we're trying to focus on and really be able to help NKP associates be able to get a better grasp. Right? A lot of things that you may be already doing as a part of your wellness program. Now you've got another place to be able to go to get some easy access for that care. So that is everything from an annual physical. It could be for your wellness screening that you have to do through WellFinder. We can do that then. If you have children who need a sports physical before the school year starts, schedule an appointment, have them come over and do that. Great place to be able to come in the fall for a flu shot. Okay, everybody, you haven't gotten the flu this year, good for you, but you probably know somebody who has. And you know that it's been really going around and it's been really bad this year. So flu shot, that's something that will be available to you. We also want to be able to help folks in the areas that we call chronic disease management. Those are the types of things that need ongoing, recurring care. So we want to be able to help people who have high blood pressure, have high cholesterol, diabetes, coronary artery disease, those types of things that need to be continually tracked and monitored. We want to make those services available. But we also want to be able to do what we call the I woke up this morning and I don't feel good. So that's your colds, coughs, sinus infections, ear infections, UTI, flu, all those different types of things. You just wake up, you don't feel great, we want you to be able to schedule an appointment to come in and get some of those services done. We want to continue to help with your wellness initiatives, so whether that's things like being able to help and assist with weight loss, stopping the use of tobacco, we want to be able to use our staff to help you with those sorts of things. We also want to be able to offer you services like lab draws. So if you are somebody, for example, who has to have your blood drawn for a condition that you have or medication that you take, maybe your doctor's office asks you to be able to do that once every 3 months, once every 6 months, or maybe it's just once a year for an annual physical that you have. You can schedule an appointment with us. We'll draw your labs for you. We can either give you your results so you can take it to your doctor's office with you, or you can sign a release of information form saying it's okay for us to send that information to your doctor, and we can send that for you. But any routine lab work, we can do that for you. One of the other services that's going to be available in your clinic is also called a dispensary. A dispensary operates very similarly to a pharmacy, with a couple of differences in what a pharmacy does. So part of what we will have is we'll have probably around 45 or so prescription medications that not only can you come to the clinic for a visit for, so you'll be diagnosed, you'll be treated, they'll write you a prescription, they'll actually be able to fill that prescription for you as a part of your visit. So you'll have medications ranging from being able to help people with their high blood pressure, their high cholesterol, all the way down to the seasonal allergy medication or an antibiotic. We're going to have a number of different things that will be available to you as part of that. Now, if you're prescribed a medication that is not included as a part of our dispensary, our nurse practitioner will be able to write a prescription for you to be able to pick up at your local pharmacy, your Walmart's, Kroger's, CVS's, wherever it is that you get your prescriptions. Couple of things to note as a part of a dispensary that makes it different than what a pharmacy is. You cannot bring an outside prescription to your health clinic and have that prescription filled. Okay, we are not a pharmacy in that sense. The only prescriptions that we fill are the ones that your nurse practitioner will write. We do not keep any controlled substances or narcotics as a part of that. So if you're out doing yard work over the summer and you hurt your back and the over-the-counter Advil just isn't cutting it, we will refer you back to your primary care physician for those types of medications. All the medications that we do dispense out of our clinic, though, also comes at no cost to you. Okay? You all get the sense of this free thing? At least I'll smile on that one for the yes. So, all visits are free. All medications that dispense are free. The best way that I can easily describe it for you is if it's something that takes place in the walls of that clinic, it comes at no cost. If we have to make a referral